Blue-black mill. We're going to just play this because it's kind of casual, but kind of not. And with companions not necessarily gone, but companions getting a downgrade. I like the idea of doing this. I also like the idea of trying to battle against some of the burn matchups that we're seeing, so Crypt Incursion felt really good. Drown in the Loch seems well placed at the moment as well, and I don't mind making my opponent's lives miserable. Blue-black mill. Not much has changed really in the list. I haven't really updated the list since the last version of 5.0s that I had gotten. This one plays Jace's Phantasm as an option. I think we could switch that with a bit of Ashiok kind of interaction, but I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna keep the Jaces just in case we need to run them. This is the list. Exclamation point deck, or in the description down below for YouTube. Let's play some Magic. I don't even know if I have enough play points. I don't even know if I have enough tickets. We're gonna find we have enough tickets. There we go. It's good. It's a good day. Let's play Magic. And quite honestly, this list was just decided because I said so. There's been a lot of chatter on YouTube about just different lists to run again. Those are definitely on the options coming up. We're about to hit a milestone on YouTube. We're not about to hit any milestones on Twitch. We're not anywhere close to a milestone on Twitch. We don't need milestones on Twitch. We're all about everyone having a good time on Twitch. That's what that's for. But at YouTube, we're approaching that 2,000 subscribers there. Almost there. Almost there. Well, let's play some Magic. Oh my gosh, MTG Bot is back. MTG Bot's back. We're playing Little Chandra. We're the Bird of Paradise. We're playing Blue-black mill. It must be Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy upload day of probably like Thursday or Saturday for those on YouTube. 2 million. Did I say 2 million? Feels good. We're gonna do this. Make them. Oh no! Don't thought seize me. This could start real bad. I wonder if I surgical their Thoughtseize. The jig is up. The jig is up. Ooh, I got a second archive trap. Oh, man, do I just like snag this so they don't Thoughtseize me here? I almost want to. Blue-black. Scoop in response. No, I got double archive trap. This person's dead. They just don't realize it yet. Breeding pool. Ha. Ha. Death Shadow. I don't know about that Death Shadow. I don't know. Flooded Strand. We know what they want to do with that. Okay. Little glimpse the unthinkable. Let's attempt to do this. See if I can get them to counter me. Double archive trap. Surgical. I want to see some goodies here. We're fetching. We're searching. Archmage Charm? That's fine. Blast them. Blast them. Alright. What do I want out of here? There's a lot of goodies over here. Wow, that was loud. We have a Thopter Foundry. That's probably pretty good to get. That would probably be what I should hit here. I see one Urza, I see two Urzas. That's not too frightening. Let's hit the Thopter Foundry here. We'll pay, so I don't pay life as well. Alright, so we're going to take these. I am going to take a quick screenshot. Just their hand, because that's all you could write down. But we're going to see here. So we have an Urza that can beat me, an Ice Fang, a Jace that could beat me as well. tireless trackers that could beat me as well. So, Urza, Jace, Tracker. It's probably all I care about. Ice Fang, 1. This is 2. They have 2 Urzas. These are the only things I care about. I'm only writing down the couple things that I care about. I could write the whole deck list out, but yes, that would be slow play. Alright, so we got an Urza to beat here. We got a Misty cracked here. Keeping in mind that Drown the Lock is now live to hit anything. Mystic Sanctuary, gonna pop probably a Cryptic into the hand. Does so. Well, into the beyond. Alright, nice little glimpse here. We're gonna nail him for another ton of damage. We hit the Cryptic, we hit a Whir, we hit none of the Tireless Trackers. Key point there. Key point there. They have a land, Drown the Lock, 2 unknowns. We're gonna get hit for 4 damage. Plays the Snow-Covered Swamp. Spins the wheel with Urza, hitting Tireless Tracker, which is actually exceptionally good for them. Alright, come on. Top deck mill spell, that's what we need here. That should do it. They go to untap. Whee! Scoop in response, Zale. Scoop in response. 3 cards remain in the deck. They currently have 5 power on board. They cannot kill me currently. They need to be able to bounce Mesmeric Orb. Oh, I know it wasn't serious, but I gotta give you my super serious. Oh, this matchup seems very decent. This matchup seems very decent. We have Extirpate. It's fantastic, actually. We didn't say any Euros. It's just Thopter Urza. Thopter Urza here. So Bridge seems cool. Extirpate seems pretty good as well. I don't know if like a Set Adrift really makes sense. Mission briefings don't feel very good. They have plenty of counter spells. Search for Skanta is definitely good. The Fatal Pushes are feeling a bit weak. I could probably get something else in here. I don't think I need an extra Surgical here. I'm kind of leaning towards this like Set Adrift or this Echoing Truth more than anything. Set Adrift doesn't maybe hit as many things as I would like it to hit. I don't think a pair of like Jace's Phantasms is correct. But maybe it is. That going is nice in that regard. I mean, maybe I'm just not doing Cryptics and Crypt Incursions and I'm doing some Jace Phantasms and do like this. That's not bad. The Set Adrift is good for a couple Jaces, but they weren't running that many. They weren't running that many. I'm kind of liking this right here. Like bridges to stop Thopters, but worried about like a Cryptic. We can snag that with Surgicals or Extirpates. Not going 100% on that. I do have one more Surgical here. Having a few Jaces makes them honest, and they gotta beat us in ways. Crypt Incursion's not going to gain us that much. Mission Briefing will feel really awkward as well after a counter or before a counter. We'll do this. We'll do these changes. Feels reasonable. Feels reasonable. What does this hand get me? This hand potentially gets me a Searcher's Count on 2. Does that keep up with them? It's a good question. Maybe this Glimpse as well. Alright. We'll expect the turn 1 Thoughtseize here. No turn 1 Thoughtseize. It's really good for us. Ooh. Where were you last turn? That's fine. They'll do it again here. That's fine. There's the breeding pool. Into play tapped. We'll go ahead and attempt to trap them here. We'll attempt to trap them if they have like a dispel or something. They have a dispute. All right. Fancy that. Gives me the opportunity to get the search for his Kanta down, and we will do that off of Prismatic Vista here. That Kanta's going to let me pick what I'm drawing, and that feels like a smart play there. Maybe smart, maybe not. Interesting to see Dispute. It's good to know about that card going forward here. All right. Drown the Lock. We're not going to mill that one. That's a fantastic card here. Let's go ahead and just play a land and pass turn. I'd rather keep up Drown the Lock and play the Glimpse here soon. Ice Fang I'll let go. Archmage Charm, maybe not so much. This is actually what I kind of wanted to use the Drown the Lock for. If we put a 4th card in here, I can at least Glimpse and Drown the Lock next turn and stop an Urza. Do I care about this card? This is like a mill for 2 anyway. I'm gonna let it roll. We'll let it roll. It's fine. Bobble. They're playing cards like this. We're fine. Checks the top of their library. Polluted Delta. So this is where I can get like a Cryptic Command pretty easy. We're gonna keep our Azcanta doing Azcanta things. Visions of Beyond, we're gonna say no. We're gonna keep that as well. Polluted Delta. Cracks. Shocks it in here too. Minimal Fear. Minimal Fear. Gonna go ahead and attempt a Glimpse here. If they bounce this and counter, I may just replay this. We can then kill Urza later. This is a counter draw. This one's probably good to counter. Leaves us a bit open to hitting an Urza. I feel like they would have done that this last time, though. We'll see what they mill. Tireless Jace. A lot of the baubles are gone now. We're at 4 mana. Mystic Sanctuary gets a Cryptic Command back, probably. Does so. Floats all this mana to put Invention on 2. Thopter Foundry's in play. I am the Oof. Are you sure about that? I like all this because I'm going to get a Visions here, probably. We'll see. Need a mill spell. I get another Visions. They don't have enough cards yet. Let's put that in the graveyard. Ugh, another Visions. We'll start with the Visions. It's actually a nice card. Mesmeric Orb. And we'll pass the turn. Visions only gets me 1. I'd almost rather try to get the 3 off of it. I know we're going to be sitting there with the Cryptic, but it did get, you know, milled out here, so. Ironically, we're playing with fire with the Foundry in play. We'll see, though. This Visions might be a problem for us. There's Urza. By the way, there's super tons of things tapped here. There's Sword of the Meek. That's fine. They can combo now, if they would like to. But this is still here. What I should probably do is try to, in response here, do this. So let's go ahead and do this just to see what else I pick up. If I get an extra pate, I would be a few more down. We have an archive trap here. This archive trap is almost worth it just to do it on my turn. That way we can pay for a few other things that they're doing. I can always force it with the Field of Ruin. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things that are untapping. 6 plus this. I'm gonna have to top deck a spell here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can force this to be free and then try to play something else. We'll go for it. We'll go for it. I am a sneaky dog, Uncle DB. We're trying the mill thing again. What's kind of interesting here is depending on how they approach this, if they start going a little bit crazy with the Urza, they could counter this archive trap because they could theoretically get something that would be castable eventually. But it depends on how far they go to find that. With the untapping as well, that'll happen. And again, yes, my opponent's gonna get this up to some totality here of what they want, and we'll then get our turn to try to do something here. Where's Bunny? I don't know. Where are you? All right, you have enough. Can I take my draw? I have this too. I've got a few things here, opponent. Can I take my draw? Just need to see the top card. Thank you. All right. Archive trap. Archive trap. Ugh. Those would have been nice to grab, but nonetheless. Dark Slick we'll put in the graveyard. We're going to flip. Got enough Shelldock here. So we can force. We're going to force it off of the black mana here. We'll then cast Archive Drop. I really have to just hit another archive trap here. I have a surgical. What do we have? We have them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They mill 5 here. I need this pretty much to have a shot. I've already played my land for the turn. Looks like I don't get there. All right. Close, close. Hiding inside the top hat. There's our surgicals. All right. So we need that combination not to happen again. Still feels good. We're going to go ahead and run it back. Why are you inside the top hat? Why are you hiding there? Let's play first. Let's play first. This hand's kind of interesting. Let's keep this hand. We'll put the Jace down. That's where bunnies go? That's their home? Their home's in the hat? The hat home. Let's slam a Jace here before they can do anything. We might be just beating down my opponent this turn. We'll see if we've got something more than a bobble. Let's look at a fetch land, please. Do they bite your hand if you try to pull them out of the hat? Okay. An Astrolabe here. Opponent gets to draw. Ten or more cards. I mean, I don't mind. Let's hit him for 5. Ba-boom! Hey! Nothing to grab just yet. They now have black mana. Let's see if they want to fetch first. They don't. We know they have this card. Fatal Push. They left Fatal Push in? I guess for the crab. Thought seizes me. Well then. Gonna glimpse them again, probably. They may want to take that Archive Trap, depending on if they have the fetch land. Ooh, crab. This is nice. Fetch. We'll go get this as well. Nail them again. And before anything gets too crazy here, we're going to go ahead and glimpse them. Down to 23. Go ahead, opponent. Lucky for us, we have not hit the Thopter Foundry combo. Misty Rainforest here. They know the last card. We have a 3-drop here. Maybe that's the Astrolabe and they're going to take this. They did. Oh, they're so kind. Alright, Surgical here. I see one of the Tireless Trackers. I see 2 of the Urzas. Unfortunately, for me, I don't see one of their combo pieces. I see one Whir. One Whir might be worth picking up here. One Whir, leave up Drown the Lock. Kind of don't care if they mill me. Oh, there's a Thopter Foundry. What am I talking about? Mine. Mine. Alright. There was a Thopter Foundry. Alright, so. Worst case scenarios here. We have a Dispute in hand, which is kind of good to know. We have Urza ×2. We have TT ×1 in hand. That is really it. That is really it. So that's all I've gotta beat. Take the screenshot of the hand here. And pass the turn. I got the things out, so we're good there. I'm going to let the crab sit there because this is a counter for the Tireless Tracker. And so that means that my next card can just hit Urza, Lord of High, and win. Crab. And I don't believe they're going to mill me out. 2 Archive Traps. They're at 7. One more Jace's Phantasm could do it. Mystic Sanctuary picking up a Cryptic Archmage Charm. It's the Cryptic here. Now we have to remember they have this Dispute, so they'll be able to play Tireless Tracker and have the Dispute for this if they want. They decide Astrolabe is their course of action here. It has no follow-up. I like this, but I know this could do something damaging. Just pass the turn. I need to be able to Drown the Lock and Orb. We're in no rush. No rush. So there's the Tireless Tracker. That's fine. They're going to put the fetch land into play. They're going to mill me. That's fine too. They can currently not deal with Mesmeric Orb. Land drop would be nice. We know about the dispute. There's a crab. Wonder if this... What is this? It's for me to sit up straight. I'm thinking force him to counter crab, play the orb down. Hey, you sit up straight. So there's the dispute, and then I just slam the orb here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I don't counter this. We don't pay for it either. Play the orb down. They know about the Drown the Lock. So this should stick. This should mill them for minimum 4 here. And then if they attack with one of these, that'll be a minimum of 5. Cool. Yield to the triggers. There's one Urza down. There goes the Assassin's Trophies. They could pick up the Assassin Trophy here. Crab. Mills me. Polluted Field and Ensnaring Bridge. Plays a Mystic Sanctuary. Can pick up their Assassin's Trophy if they'd like. Can always grab it with Clue. This one's close. Picks up Cryptic Command is the decision. Okay. Attacks me for 3. I'm down to 12. They need to pick this up now. Alright, I get my Drown the Lock. I have a land here. Let's just pass the turn. Grow with Clue. We don't actually have too much to worry about that's left in the deck here. So they attempt this. This is a return and draw. I'm going to attempt to counter. One card remains. Oh, it was a Mystical Dispute. That's really good. So this went back to my hand here. I'm at 12. I'm going to be able to replay this. They play Urza down. I don't know if that's a good idea. We'll see. This is enough damage next turn. I'm going to mill for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably. They're using their clues so that they don't tap too many things here. They shrunk this as well. Using clues and other things to attach a Sword of the Meek. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mill for 8 here. I'll play the land down and see if this is enough. Probably won't be. I'm probably just a little bit off, but if they try to pop a clue here, they use more. If they use this to spin the wheel as well. They have a counter. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Looks like our opponent gets us. So we took the Thopter. If we could have gotten the Cryptic, we would have been in real good shape. Picks up Cryptic here. They have 10 here. They can go ahead and just kill us. So there's not really... There was a point where I could have attempted to counter that, but they had the Dispute in hand. It's a shame I don't have like a Fatal Push here for the Construct. Close game. Going over the Archive Trap in Game 2 and in Game 3 cost us that game, unfortunately. But mill is mill. That is what we do. Alright, so let's go to match number 2. Playing the Blue-Black Mill in Modern. Playing it in Modern. How's everyone's Monday going? Better than that, I hope. Hopefully better than that. Alright. Let's play first. No lands. Let's get some lands. One land. 2 crabs. 2 crabs. Let's get rid of a mission briefing here. We're gonna go for this. We're gonna slap down the crabs. We're gonna hope to top deck that fetch land. Our opponent does not watch our streams often, but they do enjoy them when they do. So they know we're on Red Prison. Oops. Color shift. Hedron Crab down. Here we go. Opponent's down to 5 on the mull. Bobble. Well, that's really good for them. That means they probably have removal. Street Wraith. Polluted Delta. Cracks Polluted Delta. Blood Crypt. Shocked-in. Thoughtseize. They say, go ahead. So we have the Drown the Lock. We have the Crab. Come on, land. Let's get them. And let's just hope they don't have Gurmag Angler. Mill. Mill. We'll use probably the Collective Brutality to double check the hand if they have blue mana untapped. Get in there for 0. Do you just concede to Urian decks? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's a Death Shadow. It's a 2/2 Death Shadow. Go for this, right? I just try to kill it. They have counter. That's fine. And then we have the Drown the Lock next. Pass turn. Looking for lands. Looking for lands. Fetch lands, specifically. Overgrown Tomb shocks it in. The Death Shadow is now a 4/4. Punches me for 4 damage. We'll pass the turn. By the way, this is terrifying. Dismembers and smacks me for a good solid 8. Well, this is the turn. We'll see if they have the answer. They don't. They don't. No Stubborn Denial. Alright, we got a match for us. Breeding Pool. Taps it in. We're going to try to play the Search for Azcanta over the Glimpse here. We're going to do this because the Search for Azcanta almost certainly wins us this game. See if we can mill over a few more threats as well. Milled over Tarmogoyf, that's good. What else can I mill over? Tarmogoyf and an Inquisition and a Snapcaster. I'll take all of it. We live on. We're doing our thing. Looking for fetch lands and other ways to make them mill. I can probably put that in the graveyard. Do I want to flip here? Yeah, let's flip. Let's play our land, make them mill. Mill. Let's glimpse them, mill them some more. Down to 16, pass turn. Don't get to use Azcanta, unfortunately. Death Shadows called it. Ooh. I'm gonna pass the turn using Azcanta activation here. Just firing off an Archive Trap feels like the wrong thing to do. There's a Street Wraith activation. Oh man. Oh man, maybe I just end step this. Stubborn Denial really hurts. Oh, well. You have the Stubborn Denial? Nope. Got him. Got him. Woo! All right. Oh, another one. That would have been good. Sideboard. Bridges come in here. Damnation and Bantus are actually not too bad of options here. Crypt Incursion isn't totally wrong to bring in. Fatal Push is not wrong to bring in. Collective Brutality, though, did well. Not always the greatest in that matchup. It was our bait card. I think we can ditch one search. We have Mission, Collective Brutality out. Probably can trim a surgical or even two surgicals and bring stuff like this in. It's probably fine. I like this. What's funny is we could have Collective Brutality, just have them gain the life and then killed the Death Shadow. That might have been smarter than the way we did it. This looks good though. Archive Trap should be fairly decent in this matchup. There's an argument to bringing in the surgicals with the idea that instead of mission briefing here, we could just surgical or extirpate them, and not necessarily wanting to take damage, but taking out Tarmogoyf and or the Death Shadow could be just really good instead of mission briefing. Let's do a 1-1 split here. Bridge is nice, stops things. Damnation Bantus kills all their creatures. Just a little more removal. A little more removal. We'll keep this hand. This hand's fantastic. Search away my lovely Death Shadow. Grab. And a reason why you want to keep in orbs in, they hardly tap stuff. I just always have liked having orbs, if I may. Verdant Catacombs breeding pool. Ah, gosh, this is so awkward. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. You got the stubborn? No. No stubby D for you. Eat that. Tarmogoyf. I could drown the lock that. You were saying. I think I just drowned the lock that, if that's what they wanted to do here. Yeah, we got rid of 3. That's true. We got rid of a lot of shadows already. Slam Glimpse while we're at it. While they're tapped out. No. Let's grab a Watery Grave here. We're gonna mill them some more, and I'm just gonna drown the lock this. That's got to be the right play. I do see 2 stubborns here, but this has got to be the right play. I have another fetch land coming, and I have Glimpse. It's fine, Janine. It's all good. There's an Overgrown Tomb. We shock it in. We're getting, what, another Goyf here? That's fine. That's fine. Oh, crab number 2. They're just done. Watch this. Double mill. Fetch. Land. Double mill. Glimpse. Mill some more, opponents. Down to 7. Pass the turn. Good luck. I see a Lurrus in here. Kitty cat. Nightmare kitty cat. Alright, so now they can counter something if they'd like to. I'm going to let this hit me. I'm not too afraid yet. We're tapping the blue man out. Snappy. Snappy. Snappy Thoughtseize. What would you like, my opponent? Would you like my mission briefing or my Mesmeric Orb? Orb kills you, so take that one. Land drop now kills you. Oh gosh. Cube Bunny. Don't say that. Don't say that. There's a land. GG's. GG's, my friend. GG's. Woo! Got there. Mission briefing targeting Glimpse themselves. They're out of the game. 2-0. Taking down Death Shadow. 4 colors. We saw Gore Clans, Temur Battle Rages, Sultai colors primarily, though. Imagine being killed by an 0-2. I mean, Tarmogoyf's an 0-1 that gets buffs. Gets them crazy buffs. Death Shadow seems like a pretty decent matchup, though. You just have to avoid the Stubborn Denials. If you can do that, you're in good. That's different? No, Zale, it's practically the same, right? Think about it. Think about it. Gosh, this is an awful hand. 0-2, yes, but when you get a fetch land, he's like hitting you as a 6-8, right? Right? I can't keep this hand. I can't cast anything. This hand's better. Keep, ditch. I kind of want to ditch this Shelldock. Keep a fetch land, keep a mission briefing, collective brutalities, all the good stuff. Uh-oh. Bird of Paradise. Bird of Paradise, Botanical Sanctum. It sounds very spirits-like. Isn't that just an 0-1? You have to assume that you're starting from 0, right? That is the assumption, right? Play the Dark Slick Shores past the turn. It's a very, well, yeah. I mean, our 0-2 is technically a variable as well, right? Oh, look at how good I am at calling this. Spirits. I feel like I just put mission briefing down or something. I don't know. They have 2 mana open. What is that? This is going to be a tough one. I almost wonder if I should show them anything else here. We have the flash one that's going to come in here that gives hexproof. Rattle chains. How much more do I want to show them here? I could probably do Collective Brutality without showing too much and take a peek at their hand. And that might be worth enough information to see if they can kill me quickly before I could potentially mill them out without sharing too much information here. Ironically, I don't think these are, yeah, they're not snowlands. That's fine. This should get through because it should be all creatures. What's my thoughts on the 5 mana core Chandra? A couple pass. There's a Rattle Chains and the Drog Skull. Alright, so they're going to put this down. They're going to have 3 power in board. Then they're going to play this. 3, 4, 5. They'll have 5 power, so I'm on a 4-turn clock. Surgical's doing nothing. This is doing nothing. Mission Briefing's doing nothing. So I'm going to be able to mill them for 3-ish a turn. So I get to mill them for 3 a turn. They're going to hit me for 5. I don't know if I like this. The Chandra's decent. It could go into a big red prison style of deck. But not much more than that. It's not... It's interesting because it's in between Torch of Defiance and... Oops. And Chandra Awaken for the Chandra class, but it's also basically, in a way, a Jaya Ballard. Jaya Ballard's what, 0, right? I don't think I want to show them anything. I want to see if they'll play something different, though. I don't think I hate it, really. I think it goes into an appropriate build of Prison. The Prison list you want it in is going to be heavily lock-based. Because when you think about it, you can play the 5-mana Chandra and get rid of everything in your hand if you needed to. I'm going to take one more draw here, but I'm getting hit for 5 and then 7. Or 6, then 7 next turn. But I think we're scooping here, because they can counter a spell as well. We need to make this modern. Oh, crap, it's so tempting here. Five, 6, 7. Can I kill them in 2 turns here? I don't believe the answer is yes. They have 51 cards. We're going to concede. Yeah, I think it's go to the next one. Even though oh, the Field of Ruin. So play this, mill them 6. So they'd be at 45 cards. Surgical the path to get another 2 cards. They'd be at 43. They draw a card. 42. Next turn field. Hope they have no counter. Archive trap. Field. And this trigger would be another 19 out of the 44 I'm at. And mission briefing the archive trap. Which would be... It would be a lot, but it wouldn't be enough. I would have to literally top deck like an extra archive trap. That would probably be the only way we'd have a shot there. Alright, Crypt Incursion, Damnation, and Bantus are all decent, and Bridge is extremely good here. Surgicals are not very good in this matchup. Collective Brutality really has a hit and miss here. Fatal Push is okay. Dace's Phantasm's probably not where we want to be. Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, you're probably right, Shanid. Probably about just around the 10 card mark. Just a few too many. I can probably get rid of the Search for Skanta, bring the Fatal Push in, bring these 6 and these out. Lean heavily on finding Hedron Crab, Fatal Pushes, and mills to then hit the Crypt Incursions to have enough life. They do tap quite a bit, so the orb's okay. They're hitting for a lot though. There's an argument that you could just bring the Jaces in instead of the orbs and try to fight them in the air. But if they get enough creatures, it can be really rough. I think it's just Bantu's Damnation and keep them off of a few creatures. Either land a bridge or not. And do the main game plan of mill them out. Where do I bring the Phantoms in? Against control. When you don't have any Fatal or Crypt Incursions, then you bring the Phantasms in. Fatal Push isn't bad. Mission Briefing to hit something else. We get Crab. I mean, this hand's pretty decent. It's gonna lay down the hate. Lay down the hate. They think I'm a control matchup too with the Collective Brutality, so the paths shouldn't be in the deck anymore. We'll see if they are. Sanctum. This is an easy kill of a Noble. Could be something we do here. Ooh, that's like super good. All right, I can still hit this Noble, more than likely. I could just save the Fatal Push too. It is mill. Gosh, I think I just wait. Now that I hit a Rattle Chains and hey, they still have path. What a jerk. Mill is a keyword. Celebration of mill becoming a keyword. Another reason we're playing the list for tonight. Breeding Pool, Shocks it in. 3 drop. Now I can like hit this too. Wander. That's fine. Supreme Phantom. So it's all good. No fears here. Because I don't really want to fire off my Bantus anytime soon here. So we're probably going to go ahead and get a Swamp here. We're going to hit the Wanderer. Then we'll Mission Briefing and hit the Supreme Phantom and just kind of keep on trucking. Let's go ahead and Fatal Push this. F6 to my turn through the triggers. Mill 3. Then we'll do the Polluted Delta. Mission Briefing. Probably the Fatal Push again as well. Just putting things in the yard here. Visions is a nice follow-up here soon. Hedron Crab. I could Mission a Briefing and Fatal Push the Noble Hierarch. What else did we hit? We hit another Supreme. I don't even have to take damage if I don't want to. Let's not take damage. Who needs to take damage here? I almost just want to just fire this Mission Briefing off and hit this Noble Hierarch. Let's do a Surveyor 2. Man, I kind of actually like both of these like really badly. Like real bad. I like them both. Keep Trap on top at least, but this mill's for 6. The Vista. We'll put both on top here. We'll then use the Fatal Push. I'm just going to hit the Phantom because of what we have coming here. I know this continues to give them white, but I feel impenetrable. Undefeating. Not gonna lose. Go Crab! Go Crab! Feel like we're in a good spot here. Oh, by the way, the Big Chandra would be really good for a Punisher style list, by the way. Bolts, Lava Spikes, consider those. You could literally play just 4 bolts, and then that's all you need, and that could be your win condition. It really could be, which is crazy. Temple Garden here. Boom Bust. Yeah, but I don't know. Does that work? All right, looks like we're gonna lose Crab here. That's okay though. That's okay. Okay, Crab did what Crab needed to do. So what do I do here? I almost want a Visions to get the fetch lands to put more things. I probably shouldn't. Foreman's got a list for me. We will get to that list in a moment. I guess I shouldn't be greedy just to get mill 6 here. I just need to do mill 3. Mill 3 and then Bantus. Because mill 3 Bantus and I think Visions gives me enough cards here. Because this is 3 more, the 3 here, and then Visions will be able to trigger and I can draw my stuff. And I'll go ahead and do it now so that I avoid a counter spirit. It does take us a turn off of playing anything, but I think we'll be all right with that. Boom. And we'll go ahead and visions. Go ahead, opponent. Mission briefing's really nice to hit here. And actually, Sheldock's not bad for the turn that we're all tapped out. I get the mission briefing and could replay the Bontus here. I can mission briefings and redo a visions as well. Oh, well, I'm not going to rush this one. Hello, Misty Rainforest. How are you? All right, we'll just play Sheldock here. Triggers what? Without paying mana cost if the library has 20 or fewer. 20 or fewer. Yeah, yes. Oh, boy. I guess a visions? I don't know if I'll want to remove something. I have the Drown the Lock. Drown plus mission briefing here. Go fetching. Come on. Use that Misty Rainforest. Wander. Visions is tucked away. Nice and safe. Visions was a good call. It was a good call. Oh. Oh. Crypt Incursion, huh? Drown the Lock, kill. They use Spirit, come flying in. I can mission briefing and do that again. Nah. Let's go fetch him first. Can't wait. They're not going to crack this, though. I guess I'd be surprised if they crack it. Okay. Let's see if they shock this in or not. We'll go ahead and attempt a trap here. We have the Drown the Lock when they do the Spirit Spell Queller here. Wait, 5. Do a mission briefing on top of this to do the Archive Trap again. This might get my opponent's attention. They'll attempt to counter here. They do so. We'll allow this to happen, because I have to let it take this. Once it's taken, we'll wait here. I can now Drown the Lock. I'll get my mission briefing back. I'll be able to Archive Trap, and I'll be able to hit them. And we should be pretty good here. Cast. Get to do this Surveil 2. Dang. Put on top. Put on top. That's fine. And we will... I could Visions literally to pick that card up. That'd be hilarious. I'm gonna do something hilarious. Makes a big difference, actually. We get down further here, and I get to actually fire the Archive Trap off because this is still at 1. I would argue that's a huge difference, because now I'm 2 cards deeper than I would if I would have just Archive Trapped. Cavern of Souls, 1 unknown card, I think. Yep. I don't even have to probably fire off this Crypt Incursion. They're empty-handed. Glimpse is killed. 3-3. So we got to beat it in game number 3 here because we lost game number 2. It's good to see a Selfless Spirit here. That's something we need to be aware of. Tasty Crypt coming. Oh, I don't think it really matters. We just had to do everything at instant speed, but I don't think it mattered. We were doing everything at instant speed anyway. Make him scoop to Incursion and show him Incursion, even though I've already shown him that I mill? No, Zale. No, we got a game 3 to go. I can't show this card. I can't show this card. You know I can't. We gotta play perfectly. No information. I really want to play these Jaces. No Jaces. Let's go. Let's go. Foreman Red, I do have your list. We'll do it between this match and the next match. We'll do it between the matches. Now I just need to get a bridge down. I didn't see too much other than Deputy that would get rid of a bridge. This is not how we get bridge down. This hand doesn't work. This hand doesn't work. I need a second land. This hand sort of works. We'll keep. We're going to... I kind of want to get rid of the Bantus. But I'm going to get rid of Shelldock. I feel confident I will draw a land here. And I'm pretty confident I can get rid of the first couple creatures here with the Fatal Pushes. We may not actually play Crab first. We might Fatal Push first. This is a great card. Because now I can Fatal Push here. And then I can Crab... get the mill out and Fatal Push again if need be. That's a good top deck. Tap land. Another Noble. I kind of want to hit this one too. I sort of want to hit this one as well. They might be stuck on 2 if I do hit this. Not giving them the option to get up to 3 feels like a win. Feels like a win possibly here. Puts another creature. We have an Aven Mind Sensor as well. That's kind of terrifying. Yeah, we have Bantus coming up as well. I can field them whenever I find an Archive Trap, and we do have a Flooded Strand here. Alright, let's go ahead and mill. I think I just fired the Glimpse off and tuck it under something here. Swinging with the Crab could lose the Crab. Let's try this. I think this gets countered. Needs to crack that. Rattle Chains? No, I think it's Spellqueller. Well, Rattle Chains would block this. Spellqueller would block this. I'm okay with it being a Spellqueller because it tucks the card away for later. And I don't think they want to be getting rid of necessarily a mill spell. They probably want to be getting rid of anything that's like this. Fatal Pushes, the field, or sorry, the Bantus, Damnation, stuff like that. Alright, tap land here. We have a 2-3 across from us. We're paying costs, which means we're playing something. Drogskull Captain, this is a really good time to slam a Bantus. What if they brought in Wheel of Sun and Moon? Why do you suggest that? Alright. Well, we have 2 fields here. I don't particularly want to untap them. I think I just slam Bantus here. Bantus is a 3-mana mill 10. If I did this, I just get an extra 3 here. This has to be it. I'm gonna get hit for 5. That's got to be some of their strongest threats, right? The only thing I could think of is Supreme Phantom plus like a Drogskull, but if it's Supreme Phantom plus hold up Spell Queller, then the Bantus just never happens. Hydrate. Milton. Cool. Pass turn. Got rid of 2 Selfless Spirits there. I see 2 Drogskull Captains. I see a Deputy and I see a Spell Queller. Oh, shoot. That one's a small problem for us. That one's a small problem. That one will kill us real fast here. Put a tap land in past turn. Geist of St. Traft will kill us very fast here. Maybe I should have held out one more turn for Bantus. It's for 6. We're on a 3-turn clock. Archive Trap. Well, I can mill them for 13. That is about all I get to do here. All right, in response to this, I'm gonna go ahead and mill them. Maybe hit a few more targets so that they don't get them here. That'll be the hope. Hoping they don't have a Dispel. We need like a Crypt Incursion off the top. 1 card in my opponent's hand. Hoping they miss cards here. Drogskull is really good. Gonna get hit for 9. 10, 11, 12. They have a lethal. They have the lethals. Spirits takes us down. Taking game 1 pretty easily from us. After that, I guess that Bantus was a turn too early. I don't know. They just attack us for 5 and don't deploy Geist. That's what they do. There's almost no reason for them to do that. I think the Bantus was at the right time. Spirits takes us down. Let's see if we would have top decked a Mission Briefing or an Archive Trap. 1 turn away. 1 turn away. All right. We were going to hit play. Okay. We got match 4 coming up here. Playing blue-black. Mill in Modern. No problem. Thanks for redeeming the deck tech type of thing that I've got in there for the channel points. We'll probably fluctuate those points around a little bit here. I'm now getting to see how people use them. A lot of people like that Hydrate and Posture one, which is probably not a bad thing. Zale knows about one that I've got in there, but I haven't decided to unlock that one yet. I don't want to be doing all of that. I need to find the limits. All right, let's find our next opponent here. Match number 4 coming up. Playing the blue-black Mills in Modern. It does make black black. Yeah, so filtering down, you need to try to keep as much black cards. You almost want to be black rack, you know. It's true, having some sort of mana sink is important. Can we get an Eat Pop-Tart one? Match 4 coming up here. Freed Mania has got the Lurrus going. This hand is almost cool. Almost cool. one that sleeps. I feel the ruin's a bit awkward in this starting hand. Gotta mulligan this. Oh yeah, this is a great hand. We can keep this. I almost want to just ditch the visions, but the visions can get us to refuel here. Almost get rid of the Field of Ruin. I know that forces the Archive Trap. You know what? I'm going to trust my opponent's going to be a good sport about this and go searching for lands. I see this Lurrus over here. Oh, they're going to go searching for lands. They're going to go searching for so many lands. Oh, look at the orb. Oh, it's going to be a fun one. Let's play some Magic opponent. Explorers. They will search for lands eventually. I trust. Oh. Oh. No. I can't do the mission briefing plus Archive Trap yet. Alright. Well, I'm still going to hit him with the Archive Trap now. Ba-boom! I kind of want to put the orb down because I have the Drown the Lock and they're going to untap all of this. One, two, three, four, five. It's got to be orb here. It's got to be orb. Triggers. We'll F6 through this turn. This one feels like a good turn. Ba-da-bum. Bum, bum. Amulet. This could be a very good turn for them. Simic Growth Chamber, untap. They can pop the Simic Growth Chamber back to hand. Looks like I'm going to have to Drown the Lock, the big dude. We'll see how disastrous this gets here. 6 mana. Titan. Plays 2 things, untaps 2 things, mills 2 things. So there's a lot they have to mill. They're going to go ahead and get hasty with us. Yeah. But then they have this. It's terrifying. Untaps. Haste it up. They attack. Keep it in mind that a Glimpse might even just kill them. Hits for 8. Plays 2 new things. This has Vigilance. That's a bit of a shame. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 currently untapping. 6, 7 with the 2 cards coming in. They're going to untap with the Amulet. Vesuva plus Valakut here. These untap. Mill. Bouncy land. Bounces a tapped land, perhaps. Like Breeding Pool. Bounces itself. We have 3 mana here. Hits for 8. What are you going to do? Tap the mana down. Put in the Dryad. Play the land from the extra from Dryad. We mill 2. Surgical plus. Gosh dang it. That's a glimpse. I could Visions here. Do I have to Visions attempt to hit something that would kill the Dryad? One, two, three, 4. They're untapping for 4. They're going to go to 19 cards. If I hit another Archive Trap, that could be interesting. I I feel like the Visions is the only chance I have here. There's one Dryad. This is going to be another 8. They could hit another Primeval Titan. That's Visions. I do need to hit a land here. I do. I hit an Archive Trap. They go searching, I can double Archive Trap them. Doesn't win it, though. Doesn't win it. How do we win this with 2 Archive Traps here? I have a Surgical as well. We have a Dryad, but they didn't play the Dryad. So they probably don't have a Dryad in hand. I see a Summoner's Pact over here. Did they cast that Summoner's Pact? I forget how they got this Titan. Doesn't Glimpse win? I'm looking at the game log. They cast the Primeval Titan. They popped a Teleria West to hand. They need a draw. I think my best shot here is actually to drown the Primeval and Surgical it away. That means my Archive Traps aren't really a thing here. Dryad's still scary. Dryad's scary because of how many things they can put into play, but I think I have to avoid that for a turn. Drown the Lock the Primeval, Surgical away, go to 10, and see if I get lucky. Maybe I'll get lucky here. You survive Pact. I was thinking the Summoner's Pact because that's an option too. We have a Euro in hand. Whoa, okay. So they can go get a Dryad. I don't know if I'm dead yet or not. But when they go searching, I can at least use my Archive Trap. So I think we've got this. I think I survive a Dryad Arbor and 3 lands into play, plus the swing. They won't swing. Yeah, I think we're good here. The Wooded Foothills actually probably means I lose. 1, 2, 3. Teleria West gets the Dryad. The Dryad's played with this mana here. They have 2 more. Fetch land. Fetch with the fetch land. That's 6. I think we're okay. Grab this one too. I just need to not die this turn, I'm pretty sure. And they might mill over a few of those possible outs. Mills over a Summoner's Pact, a Dryad, and a Castle, and another Dryad. So they do have 1 Dryad left. We almost milled them for all their Dryads. They're going to Teleria here. Teleria's Summoner's Pact. So they searched here, so now I Archive Trap in response to the Summoner's Pact, and the last card has to be the Dryad. We have a chance to hit it. There's a Dryad. You got one card to look at. Woo! Let's put it down. It's not a good card. Didn't take it. We found the lines. We got there. Woohoo! Yeah, buddy. That felt good. That felt real good. Okay, so about this game. I hate this game. I kind of want to bring in extirpates and surgicals and just like one-off hit the Titan and be good. Why slow roll? You could have done it on your turn. They're asking why I slow rolled it. They didn't search on my turn. I needed them to search for the Teleria West. Anyway. Collective Brutality's really hit or miss here. Fatal Pushes don't really hit too much either. They might think that's Surgical. Oh, yeah, well, Surgical is a search for me, but not for them. It's an opponent search their library. And yeah, I mean, they might have. That's true. Oh, it's Assault Mountain. It's Assault Mountain. Okay. Crypt Incursion's like interesting. I think the 2 of is fine. I don't think I need to bring in another one in. Drawing the Lock is plenty to kill the Titan. Damnation Bantus isn't a very good idea here. I really think it's probably actually like Surgical, Extirpate, and Bridges for Fatal Push and Collective Brutality. I'm not killing the little things, but it's not the little things that'll kill me. I can race those. I have to kill the big Titan or the Dryad. I'm staring at this Echoing Truth as an option for something like one mission briefing, with the idea that I could pop the Dryad into hand and avoid some of the nuances with everything they do. I think I want one of these. It seems odd, but you know, yes, but did they know? Well, then they've just learned if that's what they were thinking. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what they say. All right, we have Glimpse, we have Surgical. We're gonna Crypt Incursion them. We're gonna get them. I'm gonna Glimpse, hit that Titan, Surgical that Titan, yum that Titan. I'll keep this. Echoing for the zombies from Field of Dead. That's not a bad idea. All right, Breeding Pool tapped. We'll play our Water Grave tapped. Ta-da! All right, I am going to Glimpse over Search here, because Glimpse into the Surgical is what we want to be doing. We're trying to hit something delicious here. We have an Explore, I presume. And a Simic Growth Chamber bouncing. Probably the basic force to hand. It does so. All right, here we go. Come on, big Glimpse. The Incursion doesn't? Maybe. Maybe. All right, I see 1,000 lands. I see the Pact, and I see a Summoner's Pact. Gosh, I didn't hit anything I wanted. I could snag the Summoner's Pact right now. I could. I didn't get a Titan. Didn't get an Amulet. I didn't get a Dryad. I got nothing. We're going to take a Surgical on my opponent's draw step here. I'm gonna try this. Maybe they pact in response. Well, they don't pact in response. All right, so we have a couple Beast Withins here, Rex Sages as well. Prime Times are here. We have a Tireless and a random Euro. We have Lands and Dryad. Lands and Dryad to beat here. I'm gonna grab this pact out of here as well, just in case Euro comes down. All right. Well, this will be an interesting game. We're gonna probably see this Dryad. We do so. We'll see Selesnya Sanctuary. Picks up a breeding. And we have no idea if he got that. We have no idea when he picked that up. All right. Search for his Kanta. Pass the turn. Looks like we might have to deal with a second Dryad here, which isn't the greatest. Isn't the greatest. We might also see an Engineered Explosives. Plays Dryad number 2 here. Replays the Breeding Pool. Tapped. You have EE, Snow-Covered Forest, and an unknown card. That was not in the hand initially. They picked up the Vesuva. No, they picked up, what did they just pick up? Breeding Pool. So Breeding Pool is back in the hand. Snow-Covered's out. Engineered. Okay. So we know what the 2 cards are. Engineered plus Breeding Pool in hand. Searcher's Kanta, we can bin that. Shelldock. I guess I'll play a Shelldock. I'll take a Visions. I'll take a Visions. I'm going to get hit for 4 here. That's not very good for us. And we have no creatures in the side there just yet. Though they slammed that Euro. Tribe Scout. So that was the top deck here. Let's see. Breeding Pool's replayed here. We have an EE in hand. Looks like we're going to just hit for 4. 4-turn clock here. As Kanta. Mission Briefing. We do have the Glimpse here. We're going to say no. I'll take that card. Let's go ahead and attempt a Mission Briefing. And we can at least Glimpse. So we'll put this into the graveyard. No, this kills. So we put this on top. And then Drown the Lock even on top. And then we get to Glimpse them. This looks good. We're doing okay. Glimpsing and then killing 2 things in Incursion here feels like an option. There's Euro. That's a really crappy card to have milled over. It's a really crappy card. That's fine. Whatever. Whatever. At least I get to kill it and eat it for brunch. This Euro's like some weird tech that I've got to play around. It's all right. Yeah. Pick your stuff. I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. Good. All right. Euro's in play. They get to draw a card. They get to put a land into play if they have it. It is blue-black mill. What's up? How you doing, Blitz? You like the Titans? They're nice. We have an EE on 2 here. EE on 2. 2 kills, search first count. That's rude. Alright, we're going to take 5 here. This does hurt. Alright, search first Kanta, we're going to say a no. I would like to take this card. So I do get to Crypt Incursion this away, plus the Reclamation Sage. Which looks like everything I'm just going to have to do here. So Drown the Lock. Crypt Incursion. Gain 6. It's basically time walks for a turn here. We're going to be able to use this as well pretty soon. Land, drop, and pass turn. I expect them to fire the Engineered off to help us fill their graveyard a little bit more. We're at 13. We have another mission briefing coming here. They have Castle. 2 unknowns. I can't imagine they'd let me do this again. But maybe they would. Hit for 5. Okay. And blows up. All right, Engineered. Cool. Let's go ahead and start with mission briefing. This will allow me to drown the lock and slow the clock down even more here. I don't need the Shelldock. Do I want this Mesmeric Orb? I'm not going to tap a whole lot after this. I'm about to kill one thing. 16, 17. I guess the orb makes it so the Visions is online in 2 turns. Let's put it on top. I could mission to mission, but then I don't know. I guess I could have. I really want to just drown the lock one of these and move on. Yeah, I don't have much other going on here. Am I going to get messed up here for not doing the Polluted Delta? A Beast Within. Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh! 6 damage? I think that Mesmeric Orb is not fast enough. I need to hit something that mills immediately. Mills immediately, I can do Shelldock and try to hit one more thing. We'll fetch for basic here and we're going to field, I think. I guess I should wait on the field till my turn. It's 1 less mana. I need more blue, probably. If I had an Archive Trap, I'm going to want to be able to just field them. All right, we'll take the natural draw. There's step 1. Glimpse. Glimpse them. This allows me to do Visions. Visions. Got to draw a mill spell here. It's got to do 13. Here we go. I have to hit Archive Trap, right? So I have to field here, go get blue, do Visions, and pray. I have a 3rd land. 3rd island. The line has been found. 1 Archive Trap off the top. Let's go. I can still play a land. Has to be exactly one of my basics. And I only had 3 left. 1 island, 2 swamps. I'm going for the big play here. The big 1 of. Actually, it's a 3 of, I think. This is playing to win, exactly. We hit that bridge. That bridge could have been good. Here we go. Visions. No! I didn't do it. I didn't do it. No! We tried. Okay, it was really far down there. Really far down there. Man, do I want to bring these fatal pushes back? Not leave so heavily on this stuff? I don't know. I could bring 3 fatal pushes in for the extirpates and crypt incursions. They have a random beast within. Do a lot of searching. Orb's good. Drown hits almost everything. This gives me a little bit more removal. You'd rather have an extirpate over the crypt incursion? Extirpate might not be bad just because they have the Euro. Do like 2 fatals and an extirpate. Which is what I'm bringing out. Bantu beats Beast Within. So it's Damnation then, if we're going off that. Let's bring 2 fatal pushes in, leave the extirpate. I am on the play now too. We're staring at this Echoing Truth. Maybe that Echoing Truth is just like a 1 of Bantus or Damnation, kind of what's been talked about with the fact that they can't like Beast Within. Yeah, they have the 1 Euro. We saw it. We had to deal with it because I milled over it. That felt bad. Isn't there a blue-black split card that mills for 13? Glimpse? It's not a split card, but it's this is for 10. Archive traps for 13. Those are the highest mill cards in the game, I think. I don't know what you're thinking of that does 13. Unless you like pay 6 mana or something into it. I'm going to keep this. 2 Mesmeric Orbs is kind of an interesting hand. Especially with the Drown the Lock, just as protection. I'm going to give this one a shot. This one tickles my fancy. Watery Grave into play tapped. Go ahead, opponent. Let's see what you got on turn 1. A Snowcover Forest followed by a Amulet of Vigor. Double Drown the Lock now. We'll go ahead and play an Orb down. Nothing in my opponent's graveyard, so we got to get that going here. With the Amulet here as well, the Mesmeric Orb hopefully will hit a lot. Mystical Dispute into the graveyard. Here we go, opponent. Let's dance. Let's dance. Breaking and entering. Golgari Rot Farm. Amulet trigger here. Untap trigger. Mesmeric Orb trigger. Trigger. 3 mana. Secure Tribe Scout hits the bin. We have what could be a Dryad Arbor. Azusa Lost but Seeking. Might be worth a Drown the Lock target. We'll see. We'll see how much they untap here. The amount they untap could be very important. Valakut. Plays a Selesnya Sanctuary as well. Again, we're at 4 cards milled. We can play 1 more card here. Primeval Titan. Oh, where is my Surgical Extraction? We have 4 mana. We can play 1 more creature here. Force of Vigor is my Mesmeric Orb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I think this is just Azusa, right? Just kill Azusa. They force a Vigor my Mesmeric Orb. We're going to kill Azusa past turn here. That will slow down their ramp here, and we already know they're one Titan less. We don't get to Drown the Lock here, but we get to Orb plus Drown the Lock next turn. We have a Breeding Pool tapped. They're going to untap it, so they got 2-3 mana here, and they have no follow-up. We'll go ahead and Orb here with Drown the Lock up as a counter. Pass the turn. Looks good so far. Now we need a Mill Spell. Mill Spell or like an Extirpate Surgical Extraction. Basic Forest Blade, no follow-up. Mill for 2. Glimpse and Hedron Crab we lose. However, we get an Archive Trap, which is pretty good. What's my favorite deck archetype? Creature Combo. Creature Combo is probably my favorite. Second would be a Prison or like a Tax type of deck, probably. Third would be Hard Control. Oh. A bonus Archive Trap. Pass the turn. We are about to slam them. Cavern of Souls. I can't counter it. That's fine, though. I'll just kill it. We'll blast them. This force, in a funny way, I wouldn't counter this so that they can go searching for me. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, opponent. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get ready. What's scary here is we are going to probably go over... We are probably going to go over some fun cards here when I do this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who did they target? They targeted themselves. Let's Drown the Lock here now to get rid of this, and because the Bojuka Bob hit themselves, let's double Archive Trap them and see if we can get something cool. Like, their whole deck. How's that Bojuka Bog feel now? I didn't hit Euro, though, just for grins. There's a Pact of Negation I hit. They've untapped here. They untap again. Sanctuary, and goodbye. Now the Drown the Locks is terrible, but they have 13 cards remaining. You think it was 3 Titans? 1 Titan, 2 Titan, 2 Dryad, 3 Titan, 3 Dryad, 1 Rex Sage, 4 Dryad. Let's go ahead and fetch. I know this is going to put me down 2 life here, but I want to get rid of 2 cards in my library. And I'm not going to go get the Watery Grave here. We're going to fetch 2 basics to mill less. I got to hit my Archive Traps. Alright, we'll play a bridge past the turn. That gives me more time. Hopefully. Why not wait for the Bog trigger to resolve before tapping? I don't know. Oh, there's Hero. I don't think it mattered. There's the Primeval Titan. Mystical Dispute. Before trapping, not tapping. Oh, before trapping. I see the R. The Bog trigger was already on the stack, so it wasn't changing. By the way, hitting the second Beast Within probably locks this game up. I don't know how many more Force of Vigors they have, though. Mill for 3. So it was the Bog trigger was already on the stack. They had targeted themselves. It was the last on the stack. I'm not sure what would happen by waiting. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna grab the Euro here because I don't think there's anything else that I'm worried about. Oh, there's engineered explosives, but now they got to decide between 2 and 3 here. We have a Azusa and a tireless tracker. So this has to go on 3, but by putting it on 3, they tap too much and they die. So they are dead on board. They just got to figure it out. Cards in graveyard instead of exile, which benefits your visions? Sheldock Drown. Right. Right, but I'm trying to exile the Euro. Oh, I didn't take the Euro from the yard. It doesn't matter. It's not going to kill me. They're dead on board. Unless they kill Mesmeric Orb, in which case they can't kill Bridge, so... It's a sign of dominance, Mana Pot. You're right, I didn't take this. Yeah. Taps for Euro, he dies. Taps for Engineered Explosive, he dies. Plays Bounce Lands, he dies. You remember playing 4-color Whir and going against Mill was fun. That is kind of actually a fun matchup. I don't particularly like the Whir matchup against other decks, but against Mill, it's interesting. Basic Force hits the bin. Orb untap. I'm gonna just cantrip this. I'll play this down. This gives him an extra thing to hit on too. We'll just pass the turn. Mill versus Dredge can be really strange. Can be really strange. That's the purpose of all the extirpates and the surgicals, because when you're dredging and you're enabling your opponent, there's not a whole lot you can do. Yeah, I know I didn't pull this, but it's a draw again, and this is lethal. Field trigger off Basic Forest. 4 cards remain. Again, they have no out currently. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. But yeah, we thought we'd take this Mill out. I don't know. It's kind of a fun one. We've seen some tight matchups. Red Prison kind of takes the lead in terms of being able to beat a deck like this. All right, we'll stack them like this so that the search is at the bottom. I just found Academy Runes was funny against Mill. Hey now. Hey now. I'll say no. We'll flip. We'll burn Azcanta here to find our Mill spell. Oh, Bantus. Okay. Any order. Here. We'll blow up the world. Bantus. I'll time walk myself. Good luck, opponent. Good luck. Ah, yes, the old hope you have Comcast strategy. What's funny is I'm going to have 2 cards in my hand here. It's funny because the visions are a bit strange with the hand and the bridge, but it'll be fine. Ghost Quarters me. Sure, I'll use the ability. Oh, Island. Nice. What if Smokestack was printed in Modern? That'd be crazy. Alright, we're just going to start F16 here. My opponent can't kill me in the next 3 turns, and I really don't want to... Not necessarily time out, but... I don't want to have something strange happen here with the time. We're at 8 minutes. Do, 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 do. How's everyone's Monday going? It felt like a Monday, that's for sure. Yield all these. We are milling quite a few cards. I'll take a mill spell here and finish this game up. No mill spell, I'll visions for it. Frustrating. Frustrating. You don't keep track of the days? Well, we do. We try to keep everyone on the straight and narrow here. There's a field. Trigger. Are you going to try to put a million things out here on this turn? You have orb to deal with. EE on 2. Blows up orb so they don't die next turn. You work nights or Mondays just starting? Oh no! That's not good. Okay. Our opponent's going for this. I like this. Gonna make some zombies. We could in response kill this. Let me just hit the field here and then kill the Azusa. Maybe my opponent will stop doing things. Still right in the high of top 80 in the Modern Challenge with Mill. Nice. Way to go. If we do a big mistake, please let us know. All right, we're 2-2. Not looking too bad with this blue-black Mill. Taking it into the 5th match here. Going for that 3-2. Having a good Monday here on the stream. Blitz MTG apparently going to go to work here soon. It's going to chill in the night shift in the shadows. We don't chill in the shadows. We sleep in the shadows. It's called my bed. There it is. There it is. It looks like we found the MTG deck. Opponent is 0-0. We're apparently 1-0 according to MTG bot. I've lied. We're not 2-2. This hand looks good. We're going to go ahead and keep this. We're going to slam the crab. We're going to get the Prismatic Vista. We're going to get the mission briefings going. Let's go. Match 5. Is Dredge popular right now? No. I don't think it is. That wouldn't necessarily be a reason to play Mill, just because Dredge is popular. All right, land, crab. The cat's out of the bag. This is what we're playing. Ah, you're playing the Manic Scribes. I like the Manic Scribe. Oh, you have a breaking and entering. There you go. Misty Rainforest. Opponent is double checking whether they want to crack that. I would too. I would too. Hallowed Fountain. Tapped. Alright, Prismatic Vista here. Make a mill. Repeat it. Make a mill some more. Let's see what our opponent is. Oh, look. It's Urza. We're going to get an island here because we have already double mission briefings and we have one Drown the Lock. Plus we have a basic swamp. Pass the turn. Leaving Drown the Lock open. Next card to play is Shell Dock, leaving Drown open. Followed by Swamp, leaving Drown mission briefing open. Does Trap cost 0 with briefing flashback? If they've searched, yes. If they didn't, it's 5. They have to search, just like the condition says. Yes, no, maybe. We'll let the Astrolabe go here. I don't think I care about that card. That's a cute card. That turns off Drown the Lock. We'll let this hit. We're going to let them mill some more cards for me. I appreciate that. We're going to fake hit this. They're going to Tormod's Crypt their graveyard. Then we're going to land drop. Oh, never mind. I thought we were going to land drop and get ready for a mission briefing in 2 turns. But apparently we're not going to do that. Shelldock Isle. Triggers. Triggers. I'm going to steal an Archive Trap here. This is the most lethal-like card. Let's see how it plays. The Emery combo here is kind of nice to have a Crypt Incursion. Mox Amber. My opponent has another Emery here. Shocks into Steam Vents. Emery. Again. Worth, Thopter, Goblin Engineer all hit the bin. Making 2 mana. Plays a Thopter Foundry. We don't have a sword just yet. Okay. So I guess it's just mission briefing and attempt to drown in the lock, but we can do it this way. So we can do mission briefing in response to Crab here, and this will guarantee we get the Emery. I like both of these. I don't like the visions as much. Drown the Lock does interest me though. We'll go for this. Now they can do this still. They let it go and then they mill some here. We haven't hit the Danger Noodle card yet. The Danger Noodle. Gonna sacrifice a card with Thopter here. Sacrifices Mox Amber. We got a Thopter in play. Was that all 4 of the Emerys? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is all 4. Mystic Sanctuary. They've got to know whatever they put on top's gonna go bye-bye. Warp. Damping Sphere. Okay. Gets attacked for 1. So we have a Drown the Lock here. We can hit that Worm. I could also just field it away, which feels like the right play to do. We can mill it away as well. This needs 20 or fewer. Got to be a little bit careful. I almost have to like hit them all if I can. And what I mean by hit them all, just hit them with everything. We'll see if they sacrifice anything with the Thopter Foundry here. They might get rid of the Damping Sphere and the Astrolabe. Let them go again here. They are making critters. Let's go ahead and offer them up the ability to get another one here. Let's take out red mana now. We'll go get a island. And trigger. Scariest thing for me to hit here is still... It's still the sword. Do I chance this? I probably still do, because we have the archive trap. I'll chance it. We're good still. We're good. We're good. Land. Polluted Delta is an interesting one to see here. I'm going to use the mission briefing as a way to dig rather than trying to get a spell off here. They're currently empty-handed, and so finding a mill spell here should be a victory. Should be. Let's dig. Neither of those do it, but the visions does draw me further. The damping sphere is not in place, so we can put both of these into the graveyard, and then I can pick visions, and I should be able to cast visions. Oh. Oh. Polluted Delta. We're going to cast the visions and see if they want to finally pop the Tormod's Crypt. A draw 1's not bad. A draw 3 is excellent. It's 20 or fewer, right? It has 20 or fewer, so we're able to mill them for 13 here. Tormod's Crypts themselves. We draw 1. Got us 1 deeper. Watery Grave. There's a field. I'm going to pass the turn with the field, Watery Grave, Drown the Lock. I did 1 here. This way I don't accidentally hit the Thopter. And we need to miss it on this draw and we should be good. As long as they don't do it here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, sword. Sword. I still don't think I'm good, right? I think I'm still good. Yeah, I'm still good. A Shelldock. I'm barely good. Let's put it that way. I am barely good. Floats some mana here. Does the Thopter Foundry. Unless they have some weird way to put a card on top. But I don't see that. No Ulamog, please. No Emrakul, please. Alright, we're all good. Should be all good. Plus we have the land drop. By the way, they went and got a land. That's really kind of them. That's really kind of them. All right, we mill them for 15 there, so they have no cards. We're going to top deck Visions, which would allow me to draw 1 card, Crypt Incursion. But hey, we got there. Okay, so this is definitely like an extirpate matchup for sure. This can be a bridge matchup. This can be an Echoing Truth matchup. This is even probably a surgical extraction if we're honest. Fatal Pushes don't hit too much. Drowns are going to be okay. They do a little bit of searching, so Archive Traps are fine. Crypt Incursion probably doesn't hit enough. I sort of want to get rid of these Search for Azcantas. I don't know if that's smart, though. Maybe the Collective Brutality is first. That'd be 6 for 6. That would be 6 for 6 here. I like that. don't hate it. Bantus or Damnation's not really stopping the combo. I like this. I think this is what we're gonna do. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. We have all of our social medias and all. Nightbot's been giving us the good old chants. Probably saw those. Thank you. Do I just try this? Gosh. Do I just try this? All right, Zale. All right, Zale. Keep. What have I done? 1 lander, 5 drop in hand. All right, let's see what we can do here. I need them to be searching. Oh, no. That doesn't search. Neither does that. All right. Double surgical. Please search for something. Bobble's not searching for things either. Neither is a snow-covered island. We'll fetch with our polluted delta here. Watergrave tapped. Looking for the top deck land, please. I can get rid of this Echoing Truth, I think. It was a bobble. They're going to draw an extra card. I'm going to get rid of that Echoing Truth here with the hopes that I get to double surgical some stuff. Hollowed Fountain shocks it in. White, blue. Thopter Foundry. It's not very good. Land drop. Probably could have gotten rid of a Drown the Lock at this point. Maybe my double surgical will be enough to grab it. Maybe it'll be enough. Who knows? I need you to fetch, opponent. Fetch. Seek lands within your library. Just don't words on me, please. Please. Ooh, I like that land. You can use that one. No, they don't run that many fetches. This is just hoping that their first land was a fetch land. Drawing a land. Come on. You can do it for me, deck. I believe in you. One time. Fetching right now. Why don't I Cryptic Command this to my hand? Oh, do it. Cryptic Command this to my hand. This is a whir. Okay. We're whirring. Oh boy. Whir for 2. I could cast this for 0. Try to hit the sword and throw it into the bin. I probably just want this to resolve, right? Let this resolve. And then look to Archive Trap them a bit later here. Allow this to resolve because this is going to go at sword. That's what I presume it'll go get. Well, the hope is that they're going to do this once at end step. That's the hope. Hopes and dreams. The hopes and dreams rely on them making a mistake here. Right here. I did hit the other sword. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? If I surgical Urza, he can't go infinite. This is true. He can just make a whole ton. Let's see what they do here. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not really sure I'm getting very far with one land either. I will attempt to surgical twice, taking both swords. We have a land in play. He got greedy for a second. Goblin Engineer. That's fine. That dude's fine. What are you going to put in your graveyard here? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm gonna come for you. Or 2/2. Ignore MTG bot. MTG bot never gets it right. Puts an Astrolabe in the bin. Okay. Land drop. Oh, victory. Land mill. I could mill my opponent out still. We can go for this. This is obvious what we go for. Gonna get another black here. I think I just glimpse, right? Or do I drown this? When did I join the Modern League? Almost 2.5 hours ago. Part of me almost feels like this is the correct thing to drown in the lock and then wait for the glimpses. But if I do the glimpse now, and I hit a land, the second glimpse is lethal if it's a fetch land. What is this gonna do for them? Draw a card with Astrolabe? Is that what they want to do? Is that scary? I mean, basically glimpsing gives them all the options. Do I care? I think I just go glimpse. They want to go get EE? Like, but I don't think I even care about EE if I do this glimpse here. I'm gonna glimpse. I'm gonna glimpse. I don't even know what I want to do with these surgicals. I mean, maybe I just hit Urza at this point. Glimpse, then surgical if he goblins something spicy. I mean, what do we have in here that's worrisome? Let's look at this briefly. We have a sword, engineered, just an extra foundry to get it back. There's 2 Urzas, 1 Emery. I don't know. I don't see anything that worries me yet. I don't think. Surgically and Emery is like milling for 3. Well, that's the thing. Like this coming turn, I can glimpse and I can probably surgical out the last few cards that I care about. All right, Mystic Sanctuary is going to put a whir back on top. That's fine. Got a hydrate request. Got them hydrate requests. So Goblin Engineer is now going to put the whir. And so, like, what do? I just, like, in response to whir, surgical, whatever I think is the worst thing. I mean, I could even hit this Astrolabe right now. Force them to not. How many Astrolabes do we have? We have 4 already here. But I could hit the whir right now. Hitting the whir gets this one out and hits the other couple. Let's just hit the whir, because that's clearly what they want to do. We'll see if the surgical works. And we can kind of see whatever else is in here, and I can take the scariest thing. We have a Brazen Borrower? We have some Galvanic Blasts. I mean, I could hit Emery right now, and then they could hit Urza. We have a Brazen Borrower here. So they can bounce Crab right now. I feel like if I just hit Urza, I just win this game. They have no more counters, so I'm guaranteed to hit the 10 here as well. Yeah, I think I just hit Urza. Like, Emery's a cool mill 3, but I don't need that. And I'm not guaranteed to hit the land, and they have the Petty Theft. So let's grab these. This is a mill 2 anyway. And so now they have 13 cards, and they're about to draw one. All right, go ahead. Brazen Borrower, Polluted Delta, Unknown card draw. And they won't want to play Emery because it kills them. Makes red. Galvanic Blast the Hedron Crab? Does so. It's damage not coming to face. So that was their draw. They have a Petty Theft. We have a Field of Ruin. We have a Drown the Lock, and we have the Glimpse. Glimpse is enough to kill over the next few turns. Because they'll draw, they'll put Petty Theft into play here. They'll do the Thopter thing, which is fine. Looks good. I think we've got it. I don't think they have enough to do any certain amount of damage here. They'll do one Thopter here. They'll follow this up with their Brazen Borrower. That'll be 3, 4, 5, 6 that they can do. Decides to do a few Thopters here. The Drown the Lock might be clutch here. I don't know if I'm going to need it or not. So they're going to take a draw, and they're going to have one card left. So the question is this going to be enough what they're doing here? It might be after 2 surgicals. We'll just have to see. What's funny is it can't be anything that it lands into play because of the Brazen Borrower. We're getting hit for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not quite half of our life. They can make 6. They can make 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they can make enough to kill us. So it depends on the top of the library here. Imagine if I would have kept briefing. Oh yeah. Would have been an option. Polluted Delta. And we hit a Glimpse. We know it's a Brazen Borrower left, so we can mill the rest of the cards here, and we're good to go. We got there. Woo! That was a close one. They are empty. Good close game. Good game. 3-2 here, playing Blue-Black Mill in Modern. The list has been treating us well when we do get it out. Ooh, this version plays a mission briefing search for Azcanta package. There are some that do something like Maniac Scribes, trying to mill a little bit more frequently with, I believe it's Delirium. We play a bridge package. We have the archive traps, crypt incursions to gain life when we need to, and a suite of removal with Drown the Locks and Fatal Push. We also do target them with surgical extractions. This is this version of Mill, doing fairly well. Jace's Phantasms for those control matchups, that was a question a few times. And the Bantus and the Damnations are there just as a board wipe in case we need to go wide. There might have been one or two mistakes during this league. We don't play Mill too frequently, but there you go. Blue-Black Mill in Modern. It was good. It was good. Okay. Now, what do we do? We're going to see. Excuse me. This is Blitz's list. Top 8'd the MTGO Modern Challenge here. This is what I was talking about, the Manic Scribes. We got the Orb package. Here's the Breaking and Entering card. It's kind of an interesting card. Ashiok's in the sideboard. I do like the Ashiok's. I like both, actually. Grafdigger's Cage is an interesting approach. Instead of the extirpates that we're doing, which we're treating them like partial mill cards, Grafdigger's Cage just leaves the stuff in the graveyard, so that's kind of nice against those matchups where it matters. Very cool. Yeah, the Breaking and Entering card, I think, is what you mentioned. I hate how it's sideways. Target player puts the top 8 cards of his or her library in his or her graveyard. Put a creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield. But basically, it's just a mill 8. So it's used as an extra card for mill 8. So you have the glimpses. So you have kind of almost 5 glimpses, essentially. This one does 8 instead of 10, but it's close enough to be negligible. So you're trying to get glimpses, breakings, and a mesmeric orb out. You have the Manic Scribe as well to potentially recur some impact because of Delirium. We got the Hedron Grabs. In our build, we only play Hedron Grab, and we're relying a little bit more on that mission briefing to recur an archive trap or to recur maybe a glimpse or something like that. So that's 4 mana to replay a card, but we have 3 of those mission briefings, and they're a little bit more flexible, but they are a little bit more awkward when it comes around to the card. It can be awkward if you haven't hit anything in your graveyard or your opponent's interacting with your graveyard. I think we're going to go ahead and just keep playing for the night on this. We're going to just play in the queue games. Take it easy. We found this person immediately. Let's play some more Magic here. At least 2-3 more matches. I don't think I have quite the time since that league took 2.5 hours. I don't have the full time to play a full another league. Here's one of these one-landers that tempts me, but I shouldn't play. Search for Azcanta could probably get us out of it. Fatal Push, we're in the queues. Yeah, let's keep it. Let's just have some fun. Let's have some fun, just keep it. I don't foresee it doing a lot for us. We're going to shock in the Watery Grave and we'll pass the turn. Posture check. There we go. If I had just put the mic way up here, I have to stretch. And then my posture is perfect. Oh no. Uh-oh. Land, please. I did not specify. Throw Visions in there. Tron's not ideal. Maybe I'll hit my Surgical and get to glimpse the tower away. Don't have a Chalice on one. Don't have a Chalice on one. Eldrazi. Typically an Eldrazi list. Let's search for his Kanta. This will allow us to dig over the next few turns. A Singleton Glimpse here doesn't feel like it's going to do enough. I didn't hit the Surgical, so I'm not going to try to get the Tron land. Opponent's got Tron. 5 mana. Reality Smasher. Well, if I hit another land here, I can Glimpse and Drown, pitching Fatal Push. See what we hit. Another Drown. We'll put that in the graveyard. Needing a land. Glimpse is not that. We'll go ahead and Glimpse them, though, and pass the turn. Fingers are crossed that they don't Reality Smasher number 2 here. If they do that, then I'm going to need a Watery Grave or one of my basic lands. Left 6 through our turn, needing something here. Eldrazi Temple. 9 mana if they use Eldrazi spells. Matter Reshaper. This would be 7 if it was Thought Knot. Apparently we're just going to play all Matter Reshapers. And a Walking Ballista. Okay. Would I like to put this into my graveyard? I guess I have to say no, but then I'm going to 6 if I shock it in. If I go to 6, these two kill me. So I'm going to have to say yes and look for something that comes into play untapped. Collective Brutality is kind of an interesting one. 6 and pump. I need the Fatal Pushes here. We'll go ahead and concede and go to the next one. Not show any more information here. Our hand was just a touch too slow. Touch too slow. Okay. Bridges can come in. Damnation Bond 2s. Crypt Incursions are a little bit better in this matchup. Collective Brutality doesn't feel strong. Mission Briefing doesn't feel strong. Probably can go down a Surgical as well. If we go down the Surgical, I'm not going to get the Tron land, but that's not necessarily a Tron deck, and so there's not a lot of reason to try to hit that. Where these all kind of stop what they're doing. I'll try that. Jace's Phantasm would be something that could compete with some of the cards they're playing. But that Chalice on 1 could be really a problem for us. Set Adrift would be a way to get rid of it. Don't know if that's worth a 1-of. Don't know if that's worth a 1-of. We also kept our 1-lander. We did hit lands, but it backfired. Let's play first. Alright. We can keep this one. Crab. Fetch land. Play the orb. Get the glimpse down. Mill, mill, mill. Mill, 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 mill. I like this crab, by the way. This is some sweet art. Some sweet art. Let's see what they do. You gonna keep opponent? You gotta keep as many cards as possible in the library, which means you should mull to 1. Mull to 2. Alright, they keep a 6-lander. Sorry, 6-hander. But maybe 6-lander. Who knows? Hedron Crab here will be following this with Polluted and Mesmeric Orb if possible. Alright. Searcher's Kanta is tempting. Mill, please. And we'll fetch Basic Island here. Seems reasonable. We already have double black. Put the orb out and pass turn. We can play a second orb here and we can then glimpse them. Urza's Tower, Urza's Mine. Gonna mill 2. Drown the Lock and Mission Briefing. Hit the dust. Let's go ahead and put a Water Grave in tapped. Mill and then glimpse. Just to mill them as much before a Thought-Knot Seer shows up, and we'll pass the turn. They have 33 cards, 32 after the draw here. If I hit a land drop, I get the Search and Mesmeric Orb. They're looking for Power Plant. I did hit one Power Plant. I have hit an Eldrazi Temple as well. Cavern of Souls for our opponent. Alright, so they did not have Tron. That's good-ish. Warping Whale. Alright, they take care of our little crab. He's been sent to the Shadow Realm. Mill over crab, mill over surgical. We do hit a land. One tower, 2 tower. This is the 3rd tower. Maybe I just take tower here. So I can orb, search for Scanta, or I can field and then pick one. I'm going to do search plus orb so that I can keep milling them out. I think that's our best shot. And then the search for Scanta here we'll be able to flip immediately. And maybe by flipping will be good. Also, All's Dust isn't going to hurt us too much if we end up running into that. Oh, there's an Emrakul. Oh. Well. That card. Okay. They do hit Tron, which means that if they have an Emrakul of their own in hand, they can play it. 5 mana Reality Smasher. 3 mana after this. Gonna get taken for 5, 14. These are a lot of triggers, by the way. Triggers. We are going to mill a lot. We had some really good key cards we missed there. Another field is kind of tempting. Let's put it in the graveyard. I think flipping Azcanta here, possibly using it in any mill spell is better than the Field of Ruin. That's not a mill spell. Alright. Let's keep them honest by getting rid of the tower here. Doing the tower, even though it untaps them here, it gives them, excuse me, less chance to hit Tron. I suppose I could have waited until the draw step. So they're going to mill 4 here instead of 6. I'm going to be milling a lot here, but I'm trying to hit something with Azcanta probably that mills the rest of these cards. Taking 5. I'm going to 9. Blast Zone. Slightly worrisome. Alright, we're going to go ahead and tap out here just to pick up a card here. We're trying to pick up a mill spell. A Drown the Lock would kill the Reality Smasher. And this is tempting, but we do have a Blast Zone over there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm milling 12. I take the drown. I think even though I could mill 10 here and then some other, I have to mill an additional 11. See Belwaz. Hey, thank you for the Twitch Prime and welcome to the Wolfpack. How goes it? You get these sweet emotes all over Twitch that you can use. Oh, dang. I hit the archive trap. I wouldn't have had enough, but I did hit the archive trap. So I get to drown the lock. They're going to untap some stuff here. Oh, Betty. Oh, buddy. Look at them. Look at them emotes. Oh, we're tapping. We're tapping. We're boosting Blast Zone. Puts a charge counter on it, up to 2. They do mill 2, 4, 6, 8. I tried to stop the yield there, but it didn't. It's okay. It was a kill. I went to unyield, but I didn't have the stop on the draw step. So we'll just hope this we're good. Well, look like we drew it. And just hope this isn't a Thought-Knot Seer right here. If it's a Thought-Knot Seer, you can just throw me off a cliff. Eldrazi Temple. Mind Stone. Odd Parsley, that's backwards. Alright. Gonna take some mill here. And we'll throw our archive trap at their face. To the face. Hopefully it's enough. Hopefully we got there. Crab for good measure, pass turn. Pass turn. Ooh. That was close. Okay. Do I want to make any changes? Do I want to make any changes? Echoing Truth could be a time walk for the Reality Smasher. Just send it back. Sending it back. See if we can just take it down with what we got. What was your favorite creature combo? Thragtusk Restoration Angel is a fun synergy. Combo-wise, it's probably Burning Tree Emissaries into Nykthos into Crater Hoofs. And make big Crater Hoof. I like anything that goes super wide. I can do the Bushwhacker stuff. That's kind of fun. But I like Crater Hoof a lot. If I were to talk about what combo in general, when you're talking about like Kiki Resto is really fun, or I do like Feldar Cat Saheeli combo. I guess we'll keep this. No black mana. Who needs black mana? Who needs black mana? We're just gonna Shell Dock them, Hedron Crab them, steal their lands. Oh, this Archive Trap too? This person is dead before they knew it. I'm gonna grab the bridge just as a safety valve. Ooh. Pack Rat. What about Zerda Pack Rat? Crazy, huh? I know, it's crazy. Alright, we're going to try to hit the Tron land here. I feel good. I feel like we could do it. Crab. Shelldock. Trigger. Mill. I've got to hit tower. I feel like we can hit tower. Spins, goes and gets some things. Goes and gets tower, I am presuming. They do. They have now searched. Their fate is in my hands. Hideaway. Gosh, it's another bridge. We'll take a glimpse this time. Mill. Come on. Hit the tower. I'm not going to risk anything crazy happening here. I'm just not. I'm just not. I got something crazy. No. Denied. Denied. Took the tower. Got him. I think I got all the stuff too. We have a Mattery Shaper, Power Plant, Walking, and Warping Whale. Counter target sorcery spell. And then they have some other junk. We got a Mesmeric Orb. We got a Walking Ballista. We got a Fatal Push. Warping Whale. Kills our poor crab. Crab off the top. Alright, Orb down, pass turn. Let's get to Millen. Millen. We need black mana, by the way. Thought Knot gone. Scavenger Ground's gone. Okay. Fatal Push is an option if I can find some black mana. Mill black, mill that. Drown in the Locks. Really good card. We'll go ahead and Mesmeric Orb them again. Pass turn. They mill 6. Look at all that goodies. Blast Zone is probably the best thing to see there. Hits for 3, going to 15. 2 Walking Ballistas, 3 unknown cards for our opponent. We mill 4. Looking for that black mana. I need them to have a few less cards, and then I get to glimpse them. They're at 20. I can bridge too. Hits for 3. Down to 12. Have I tried the Luca Saheeli combo? I have not. Let's see if they have a Warping Whale. Instant Speed Glimpse. Take 10. We mill 4. Looking for black mana. Black mana. Mana black. Gosh dang it. Where's my black mana? Mills 2. Draws 1. Yes, I have. You, Luca, like a 1 or 3 drop. You get the cat the cat flickers. You use the cat to go get like an Emrakul, right? Something like that. We go to 9. This is gonna be a tight game. Need that black mana. Black mana wins this game. Crab's a blocker. Crab prevents us dying in 3 turns. Mills 2. Draws a card. 4 cards remain. Bounder's Enclave. What the heck does this do? Oh, draws cards. Psh, you don't want to do that. Infinite cast or get an Emrakul. We got there, it looks like. Opponent concedes. Just looking for that black mana. Once again, Glimpse the Unthinkable would have won it. Drown the Lock to kill. We got there. Not bad. Let's run one more for the evening. And we can just chat and wrap it up. One more mill game. Everyone likes that, right? One more mill game? One more mill game? Woo! Hit that tower. That was big. That was big in that game. Let's close out that match. They stay open in the queues. They should close. How do you get the infinite cats? Saheeli? So, oh, so you're playing Saheeli and Luca? And then like 4 cats? And something else? Is it just blue-red? Accomplice. Oh, you're playing Planebound Accomplice. Yeah, I don't know about that guy. I don't know about that guy. He's just like summoning something. He's like this. It's like, oh. Hey. Okay. I'll just be here. Just here. Thanks. Bye. Looking for our final player of the night. 4 Planebound, 4 cat. They say bye to you. She says bye back. She returns the bye. Bye back is a mechanic. Capsize. Final opponent? Question marks? Maybe we'll just sit here and chat. How about them spoilers? Someone already asked about the Chandra. A lot of people are going crazy about the non-conditional white removal. They go on a car. Spoilers. They spinning. They spinning. Those would be wheel spoilers, I guess. Spoiler sits on the back of the vehicle. You can post the list. You can post it. Where's our last opponent? Gotta have one more for the night. I'm greedy. One more. Let's go. One of you guys could snipe me. And you'll know exactly what I'm playing with. Someone hit me up with the Battle of Wits battle. I will immediately concede. No, Zale. They're spoilers that sit on the wheel. They're gonna cause some sweet drag. You might hit speed bumps as you go because they'll be attached to the wheel. They'll be like, here's the wheel, right? And then it'll sit up here and it'll spin and go thump, thump. It's a rough deck list there. MTG Goldfish would be fine. TCG Player would be fine. Not top deck. Is it top deck? No. Yes. I don't know. Other sites would be good to put it in. YouTube, just mute. I'm not clicking a YouTube link. I don't want to get rickrolled. Archidectus is okay. Its interface is more than I care to mess with at times. I just need something, and I'm sure it has you just paste in a list and you're good. Just paste the list in. Blah. For those that have joined us, and while we're sitting here looking for a Q opponent, which apparently is never coming, we do stream Monday and Wednesday Modern, Magic, and we stream Friday and we're been playing Minecraft. If you are a sub and are interested in joining our Minecraft server, you can hit up our Discord, which will be in chat. You'll just need your Discord account synced with Twitch. You'll get a role. You'll be able to access our sub Discord. And then from there, you can check out the quick little rules. Basically, just be nice. Don't grief. And then you can join. if that is something you want to do. We do play on Fridays, but you also can catch us there on the weekends. I haven't been streaming on the weekends, but this weekend I might. We also have our YouTube. If you're enjoying the content and like the stream of thought process that we have, whether they're good plays or not, you can go check out on our YouTube as well. We have lots of rack decks now, prison decks. I don't know. I play a variety of things at this point. Look, and Nightbot's like, hey, hit that follow button. And that's rude, Nightbot. Don't ask that. Don't ask that, Nightbot. Gosh. It's just a pleasure to have you all here. Nightbot's a jerk. No one wants to play Mill. They want to play against Mill. Such is life. Such is life. Here. Let me take a quick screenshot. Oh, Don Rawls is on our server. Look. Here. I'm going to 3D render this real quick. Bam. 3D rendered. Here. While we're waiting for someone to join, we'll show you guys this. This is our world. Our Minecraft world. And maybe someone will join our match, help us out. But while we wait, this is our world. Here, we'll make this a little bit so I can see if anyone joins. This is a section of our world, and someone joined. So we'll look at that afterwards. Teaser. All right, J-Mac, you're our final opponent. We have double Field of Ruin. We're going all the way. Wait, what? Opponent mulls to 4. You forgot to switch from standard to modern, but hey, it's all good. Look at how busted our hand is. Can you... Yes? Please? What a keep. Next level. Opponent's down to 2 cards here. They looked for the Tron. They found the Tron probably. But what do we have? We're not even going to show it to him yet. Not even going to show it to him yet. Urza's Mine. Play that land. It's a forest. Expedition map. Searching. Gets an Urza's Tower. We're going to orb them and then field them the following turn. And then glimpse them. Then drown them. Then drown them, drown them, drown them. And drown them. Drown them. Glimpse them. What? Glimpse them. What? And orb them. Do I like Ponza? I like land destruction. Yes. Boom, boom, bust. Oh, Thought, Not Seer, and Thragtusk? Whoa, opponent. Expedition map again. Looks like they're going to pop Expedition map here. And they're going to get a power plant. Boom Bust is a sweet card. Boom Bust is sweet. Sun and Moon. We played some of those recently. All right, double mill here. Collective Brutality and a Shell Dock. We hit a Crypt Incursion, which will be nice later. I'm going to just Field of Ruin. I'm going to do this on their draw step. Do that so we get a triple mill here, and then we'll get the field. We'll probably do this on whatever card we do see a replicate of here. We see an extra mine, so we'll go ahead and hit the mine here. Bridge and Emrakul plus Nahiri. I'm down. Let's just get an extra black here. We've had something disappear, so Fatal Push is good on Thought Knot. Relic is here to redraw. expedition map again. We've played the power plant, right? Yes. Relic and Drown the Lock are not best friends. There goes an archive trap and a surgical. That's a bummer. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's hit the tower. Let's hit a power plant, actually. This way I don't save them from a little bit more mill. We'll get blue. And we're going to go ahead and just glimpse them here. Make them mill as many cards as we possibly can. How much of the mill league have you missed? You've missed the entire mill league, and we're now in the Q game, second Q game, just to play some Magic before we close out the Night Grace. So you didn't miss much. Okay. All right, which one of you joined the league? I need to know now. I need to know now which one of this is you. How dare you troll me? Chromatic Star, Urza's Mine, and a Sanctum here. Oh, I'm never putting any more up on YouTube, Grace. It's done. We're done. Never gonna do it again. It's okay. It's definitely, if you get time to play Magic, it's a great way to do that and not have to travel to the stores. But if you like the traveling to stores aspect and you also like interacting with people, it's maybe not the best. Lets you play a lot more. Costs still a reasonable amount. It's standard for Golostron right now? Since when? Since when? Gosh, I'm gonna mill more cards here. Now I'm looking sketchy. You don't really like Magic people? What does that mean about us? What's that mean? I'm gonna shock this in so I stop milling. Pass turn. Now that we've used 2 Field of Runes that have done nothing, this game gets weirder and weirder. We are the exception, you're correct. There's Karn. My opponent naturally draws Tron after shuffling it all. I could counter this. That'd be hilarious. Grayus, that seems ridiculous. And also, I have no idea how I'm going to win this game now. Well, there's an archive trap. Maybe I can get my opponent to search their library again. All right, they mill 2 here. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Go away. That's right, I have Crypt Incursion. Get crypted. Get crypted. 2 mana. Pops Relic. That's fine. Pops a Relic. Draws a card. Alright. Crypt Incursion did everything. Everything. Mills of Karn. Thank goodness. Crypt Incursion coming in clutch. Exactly. I'm going to leave this draw step here. My opponent has 1,000 mana. Oh, no. O-Stone blows up orb. Whatever. 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 Draws with Relic and then pops O-Stone here. I don't have a counter right now. They had one card in the graveyard. I'm going to cycle this Visions. I need to hit another field. I think I have one more in the deck. Yeah. Feels really good. just. Ooh. Yeah. All right. So what do I hit here? What's been... This has already been played. We have a mine here. We have 2 more mines. I guess I just hit Power Plant. Gosh, it's just gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Floats 2 mana. Floats 4 mana. Floats 5 mana. That's a lot of mana. Alright. Gets rid of Orb, which is good for us, too. We're all searching. Oh, I don't have anything either. Doesn't that suck? Okay. And now we'll Archive Trap them. I'll probably hold up Drown the Lock at this point. And we'll just pass turn. There's 15 cards in the graveyard. Have I thought of heavily editing your videos for YouTube? I do that for the ones that I do not make as stream replays. Sylvan Scrying. Okay. One plant left in the deck now? One plant? A plant? What plant? Look, they've got Tron now. They're gonna blow me up. Denied. It helps to cast with some blue mana, you know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't concede the game. Let's not get frisky here. Countered. Cool. One card left in their hand. We're going to glimpse them. Going to take the top of the library. Going to crab them too. Glimpse them. I'm going to play the crab out. He's going to see our victory here. 13 cards to go. We got to draw a step here to avoid. Any cantrips I will allow. Any non-cantrips I'll probably stop. Oh, Blast Zone's a really good one. Final card is Blast Zone. Just blow up Hedron Crab. Well, I couldn't counter that. That feels a little awkward to have played the crab and then to immediately get Blast Zoned. That being said, this is pretty tasty. We will pass the turn here. I could Surgical something. I wonder if I'm worried about anything here. I don't think I am. We'll just hold Mission Briefing for now. I can Mission Briefing, Drown the Lock, set up the mill spell. Ulamog? I mean, it's not in the graveyard. There's an orb. Suppose I'll play the orb. Makes us mill a little bit, but makes them mill a little bit if they tap out as well. And I can counter one thing here. So if they go for double spells. Now, if they go for double and one's a... Oh, yes. Do that. Pop this card. Okay. Take a mill 2 here for us. Crab. Visions. Well, we have an Archive Trap. I can't imagine a world in which we lose here. We'll do it at end step. Not to slow roll it, but just gonna do it because it's instant speed at end. I mean, I just do this now, right? Right? Cool. I get to destroy my orb. There's an Ulamog. So now we've seen the whole list, except the one card in their hand. It'd be funny to surgical the one card away. Could we figure it out here really quick? You know what we can do? We can figure this out. We're just going to surgical the Karn. Where's the Karn? Where's Karn? I'm going to pay life, and then I'll mission briefing it. It's an all is dust. All right, do they have an all is dust here? Oh my gosh, I can't. I can't steal the card. They don't have an extra all is dust. Dang it. I wanted to steal the last card. Alright, well our double field hand worked really well. Not that I expected to do that a lot. Bring in the surgicals and the extirpates because I gotta clear the card that matters. We'll get rid of a pair of fatal pushes and one search for his Kanta. Vampy bit me dead. What? Uncle DB, are you okay, man? Are you okay? Let's see if we can win this final game here tonight. Playing the mill into the Tron. This is the second Tron game? Yeah, the second Tron game. Alright, we'll keep. We'll just see what happens. You know, we kept the double field hand. This time we've kept just a crab and an orb. Chromatic Sphere and an Urza's Tower. We'll slap the crab into play. Plan to get this polluted delta. I'm expecting something like a Sylvan Scrying. We'll take off the draw. I'm going to have to hit my surgicals. There's a Relic. Relic followed by Chromatic Sphere, popping it, going to Ancient Stirrings, finding a... Don't be a Tron land. Don't be a Tron land. Ugin. Uh-oh. That could be bad. Alright, we got a couple fetch lands here, so the fetch lands will help me mill over some stuff. The thing is that if that Kozilek shows up, then things are going to get really weird. But we're going to go for it. See if I can get to the visions maybe. Visions find the extirpates or other things that we need, and we'll go from there. We're going to untap 2 here. Mills 2, Ancient Stirrings plus, Relic. We've gone over a Mine Tower and Sanctum. We have a star being placed down. Stars being popped here probably for another Ancient Stirrings. Or possibly for Sylvan Scrying. Ancient Stirrings, number 2 here. Looking for probably their 3rd land. Chromatic Stars found. Land drop and play star? Or plan to pop Relic? Looks like plan to pop Relic. Mesmeric Orb, 1-2 here. Mills over a land, mills over a Surgical Extraction. That is most disappointing. Let's Shell Dock. We get to mill them a little bit, not a whole ton. And I get to put apparently just an orb underneath. Any order for the 3 lands. I'm good to see 3 lands go here. We go over Spine, Veil, and Thought-Knot Seer. We're at 15 cards in the graveyard. 1 relic. Steals my Polluted Delta. Doesn't plan to pop it just yet. Mill for 3. Karn. Tower. Mine. Chromatic Stars played. 5 cards. Urza's Mine cracking Chromatic Star, making green mana. 31 cards to go. Still needing a way for me to somehow get rid of a Kozilek when played. So this destroys my artifact, but now they're at 20 cards and I can double down on Visions, and I say that I need to wait for the to do so they can relic away something here. I don't want them to relic something away and I don't get the full value here. So we're going to go ahead and wait here. I'm going to take my draw. We're going to mill them a bit more. And in response to these mills, I will... Let's pop a Visions first. I might pop 2 Visions here and see if I can get an Extirpate. I'm going to Drown the Lock. Let's go ahead and go... Let's go again, still trying to find Surgical or Extirpate or even a Mission Briefing. We miss all, but I get another crab here. I don't know if I can play this crab. I didn't hit what I needed to, which is really frustrating. Let's hold crab here and pass. I don't want to mill them anymore, I don't think. Prismatic Vista hits islands currently, but that's it. It's an expedition map, so my opponent can get Tron now. Pops expedition map. We're going to allow this to search. They find plant. Gets plant. Has 2 mana available to them. We're going to take our natural draw. It's killing me. Play second crab here. We'll play a land. We mill a bunch here. I'm just afraid that I'm not going to get this with the Butcher. We're going to leave up 2 Drown the Locks and see if that can get us there. We should be able to counter something here. They'll Relic Pop. In response to Relic Pop, we can Drown the Lock again. It's an Ugin. And we'll attempt a counter. How many islands do I have left? I have 2. We'll allow the Sylvan Scrying to happen here. Towers played. Gonna take my natural draw. This is the card I needed. Alright, so Prismatic Vista. Let's see if we can just find the card that cycles through to their graveyard back in. The answer appears to be no. Let's fetch. Islands. Another 2. I need to hit this because I'm going to have to like remill them again. Did they take it out? Well, one way to find out if they took it out. Mill for 6. These are all the cards they have. In hand, hopefully? Maybe. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and extirpate it. Extirpate it. Alright, so we have a Karn Liberated, Expedition Map, Chromatic Star. If there was a way to make them draw a card. That's our map. Alright, Star, Map, oops. Map, Karn, O-Stone. Alright, we grabbed the one right. It's an exile, okay. Alright, game on. Hedron Crab here. I guess I should have played the Mesmeric Orb there when they had less. I missed an opportunity there because I was too concentrating on the other card. I don't have enough black mana to do what I need to either here. I'm going to have to pass the turn, and I'm going to have to take a Kozilek to the face, it looks like, because of this relic. This should be in play. Can't do anything about this. This is game 2? Game 3? Game 2? Game 2. We exile a card from our hand. You can have a swamp. That's fine. Sack Delta. We'll get there. And then they have the relic. We'll be fine. We'll be fine-ish. Need them to use a little more mana here. If they would be oh so kind here with the relic. I guess I would have forced the pop of the relic. There's a lot going on here. We'll see if we can race a Karn here. There's another relic. Alright, let's pop Polluted Delta here. I don't think I have more than just a singleton piece, so this is just a single land drop. We'll mill twice. For what it's worth. Gotta mill him a bunch. Searcher's Kanta. Land drop here. Mill twice. I don't think I get enough here to get the orb out, but I could be wrong. I think I have just enough. Glimpse. Searcher's Kanta. Play orb out. See what they've got. Opponent relics in response, which is fine. This is based on library, not on what they've got going on. So now they're even more tapped for the orb. I wish I had another wish I had another land, but I've got 2 swamps already in exile here, right? 1 swamp. Do I have another? I guess I'll check. I don't think I do. Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, so they're gonna tap. They're gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We still have land drops, but they might not be interested in our crabs now. So we mill them for 6 here. They've got to probably get rid of the orb. We're going to have the Searcher's Content that's going to help us find things. Oh yeah, the second swamp's under Karn. That's right. We exile this. What's scary here is I have to hit. And I have to hit because Karn can restart the game with a swamp in play. We might be going deep here. We'll do search trigger last. Yield to all them orbs. This does help us because this actually, there's an archive trap. So if I hit a mission briefing, 1, 2, 3, 4, this will have flipped. There's a mission briefing. I was 1 off. Crab goes to the bin because it doesn't win the game. We flip Azcanta. Hit a Sheldock. Hit a Sheldock. So I have to do 1, 2, 3. I have to look for a glimpse, it looks like. If I hit a glimpse, we win. I hit a mission briefing. It's a surgical. So I have to do visions here. Visions look 1 more deep. It looks like I have to do visions 1 more deep here. Going 1 more, looking for glimpse. I missed the glimpse. Get the Sheldock here. We'll mill them. Sheldock gives me, I guess, 1 more shot if they don't do Karn here. I can't imagine them not doing Karn, though. Sheldock. I can put an orb underneath it, I suppose. I suppose. Okay, well, Karn needs to restart the game here, and we're going to be looking at a swamp. And that's it. So let's spin the game again. Here we go. Whee! Okay, I like this hand. We'll keep this. Time to mill them 3rd and 4th time. Woo! Gonna try. So they get a swamp. That's all they get, right? Yeah. New game, who dis? Alright. We have a mine being played, and they can actually crack the star already. They have a relic. They have 3 cards remain. Okay. I will play Crab. Crab and hope I get an opportunity to surgical. It probably won't happen due to the relic, though. But I can follow that up with possibly something, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Pops Chromatic Star. Okay, so we gotta try to mill them again. I gotta play a little bit faster. We have another star here. They can use relic to save their stuff. So I'd almost need a second surgical. Plays another mine. Alright, let's mill them. See if I can grab something. I can then mission briefing and surgical again. We hit a tower, so let's go ahead and try to hit the tower. Right? In response, they do this, and then I don't get to do what I'm saying with the mission briefing and all that. I almost want to pop one of these visions. We'll do this again, though. 58 card deck forfeit. I could hit... Oh, that didn't stop on the draw step. I was going to talk about hitting this star because of this. That's okay. Pops Chromatic Sphere here. Plays another Chromatic Sphere. Opponent's digging. It'll be important to have this Crypt Incursion up. They hit the tower. Now I just have to find plant. Plays tower. I think they've already played this star. Relics. My surgical away. I'm gonna cantrip one visions here. Second mission briefing. Another one. Let's go ahead and shock in here, see what I can grab. Maybe I can get this Kozilek out of here already. I don't. We'll pass the turn. This is looking really bad for us. Gotta play quick. Gotta play quick. Because this is what, game 2? Sphere. Pop Sphere make green. Ancient Stirrings. Uh-oh. Game's over. Power Plant. Uh-oh. Can play Power Plant. Has Tron online. Makes 7 mana. I'm going to cantrip another Visions here. Ugin I can't do anything about. Destroys my poor permanent. We'll go ahead and Visions in response. Orb is okay. Orb gets me somewhere at some point here. Pops Chromatic Star. Green floating. Opponent's got a lot of mana. So, Shelldock here. Put a Glimpse. Any order. Let's throw an Orb down past turn. Maybe I can avoid the Kozilek right here so that the Crypt Incursion can get it later. Okay, I do avoid. 31 cards to go, but I know that I have to deal with Kozilek and remill them. Spine blows up Orb. Sphere. Pop Sphere. Crumble to dust his Tron land. I'm trying. I'm trying. I need him to play one more thing down in the graveyard here. So he has to pop it. Pop the relic for me not to draw. This is nifty of this. Go to my turn. Polluted Delta. Play the Polluted Delta. Looks like I'm just passing the turn back, unfortunately. In response to this, I'm going to attempt a Visions. I could Surgical right now, and that will force the Relic to be popped. Let's go ahead and do that and try to hit Karn. We'll see if they care about Karn enough. They don't. There's that Kozilek. Got to deal with him at some point. Expedition Warping Whale. Let's go further here and mission briefing in response to this now. And Surgical again. Well, surgical like Thought Knot next. So that when the deck cycles back through, put that in the graveyard, put this on top. When the deck cycles back through here, I will have less cards to deal with. I'm going to take some serious damage to do all this. Alright, what else do we have? We have Veils that I don't care about anymore. A couple O-Stones. Say okay to this. And now we'll allow this to resolve. Get rid of a land. All on you, but all on you, buddy. Ten mana is a lot. 10 mana is a lot. Oh, look. It's this dude. I actually kind of like that he's playing this because I think I might have lethal now. I'm pretty sure I have lethal with the glimpse here and then using my own glimpse, right? That was fantastic. That was the best play of the game. Gonna win? Are we gonna win it? Gonna try to. We're gonna try to. Ugin can't kill his own Kozilek? Yeah. Cool. He does this because then the next turn is a win for him, which makes sense. Unfortunately, I just happen to have enough mana to do everything that I'm gonna do to my poor opponent. And casting Kozilek is not enough to win the game. Well, Shelldock, nailed him. Follow this up with a glimpse, and we're done. We're done. This one was close. 2 mana Warping Wail. We saw that card too, didn't we? I saw that card too. Maybe they'll draw a lot more cards for me. Dang it. Alright, so our opponent wins game number 2. That was close. We even saw that, and I should have remembered that. It was pretty close. Annihilator 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that was game 2, I think, right? We have one more. Oh, gosh. Depends on how you perceive the games, right? Let's go to sideboard. Oh, man. I guess I want to set adrift. I think I just want to submit and go as fast as we can. We're on game number 3 against Tron, playing Blue-Black Mill. Oh my gosh. Bonus games here. Let's play first. We're going to keep this, and we're going to kind of see if there's a partial timeout here that's going to happen, but we're also going to just maybe get lucky here and get a surgical off the first couple cards for us. No, this is good. Take the basic swamp for later. Alright, map. No map. Uh-oh. Trap's looking bad. We'll have Drown the Lock open for 0. Get those lands out of here. It's true. It's true. Sphere. Oh, search the library for me, please. We'll Shelldock again here. Guess I'll take a surgical. It's not great to have seen the surgicals disappear like that. All right. Maybe they'll search for me. You can scrying for me. Green mana, Ancient Storage. Power Plant. Opponent hits Tron. I think I need to cycle my visions here. Cycle. We need help. We need help. Get to play Orb here. That's about it. Pass turn. We have like a claim or something for the Orb. Destroys my Orb. Hits Tron without searching, indeed. We have 4 cards here. Drown's getting a little bit better. It was getting better. Exile the card from the hand. Bye-bye Island. Are we going to restart the game again? Oh, surgical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just nail them for a ton. And take something nasty. No, that was nasty. Pass turn. I needed a Kozilek there. Yeah, you can have the Drown the Lock. I'll just keep milling you. We can start again. I'm ready to start again. There he is. Got him. All right, cleared. All right, so now I've just got to get through, what, 50 cards? Is that all? Is that all? My opponent F6 through their turn. I guess I'll put this into play and pass turn. My opponents decided to just F6 through their turns a few times until they have to do Karn and restart the game, I guess. We'll yield to these. Go ahead, pass back. Why no play land? Because we're playing the F6 game here. You can search opponent if you'd like. I'm gonna... yeah, we'll cast. Triggers. Trigger, 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 trigger. Collective Brutality is not a bad card here. We'll just pass turn. Yeah, we're basically playing a little bit of the clock here. Also, Karn doesn't exactly beat us. Exiling Collective Brutality. Tapping some stuff down. That's a lot of mana. That's 8 mana. Is this a big Walking Ballista? No, it's Ugin. Ugin. They mill quite a few things here. Oh, this game's going to come down to the wire. I need another... Ooh. Crypt Incursion's kind of cool. I see exactly 0 creatures. Maybe they'll mill 1 for me. Nothing milled. Oh. Attacks for 2. I'm going to 8. I'm going to 14. I need some critters in the yard. Please. Send the critters in. I'll exile the Prismatic Vista. Spine. They go get something with Sanctum. There goes our Mesmeric Orb. They go get a Thought Knot. By Orb. I almost need to hit an Orb again right here. This is going to come down to time. It's almost certainly going to come down to time. What do I need here? I need a hit. I don't know what I need to hit. Grab. Grabs the blocker. Fast turn. There's the crab that could be mill some. It's not, though. They've done all of this off of 7/8-ish lands. Or sorry, 7/8 mana. Yeah, exile. It didn't hit anything anyway, so. Surgical is going to be like a mill 2 to 3-ish. Unless he uses Karn to get rid of my... He might get rid of my crab. Decides to go get rid of my land here. It's probably because Ugin can kill my crab. Thought not. Nothing to take. We'll take 4 here. 2 spirits attack. Need like a glimpse. Bye-bye, crab. Ooh, buddy. Well, I'll play the land. They hit me for 8, and then this doesn't kill me, but this is gonna do it. No, I needed something else. They go after a land here. It looks like... yeah, we might have been able to draw runner to win. It's all over. It's all over. It was a close one. That is for sure. Depending on how much he attacks with here. We can nail the Thought Knot. Oh, I don't have anything that I can draw that wins this game. Archive Trap. I want to cast for 0. There you go. Well, for what it's worth, we battled through Kozilek, and we battled through Karn, restarting the game, and that is what my opponent needed in order to beat us. We played Blue-Black Mill. It's still a fun game. There was a lot that happened there. Quite a bit.